of harder to see because you see a picture of the champion. I just feel like it's easier to see this way when it's just in a chart.
More. I can be so much more. A whole world to toy with.
Fuck.
Let them try to stop me. Easily.
Well, that was fun.
30 seconds until minions spawn. This power is mine to command.
Looks like he wants to start blue, which is kind of silly, but whatever.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, he wasn't even close to the invade. I don't know why he would skill Q. Makes no sense.
I am in control.
Damn, that minion juked the shit out of me. The minion went all the way behind her minion wave. Fuck, I missed a melee creep for that Q. That was bad.
People fear what they cannot understand.
Wow, nice job bot lane. Fiddlesticks is a menace, so for them to first blood him is pretty sick.
Imprison no longer.
Oh, I got hit. Cool. That was good. I stunned her. And I got a shitload of harass off. And since I stunned her while her E was out, she wasn't unable to detonate her E, so I avoided her E damage with that stun.
This power is mine to command.
She wants this cannon creep. She'll either E it or Q it, so I just need to stay away from the minion wave to not get hit by that E. I'm doing really decent damage to her. Considering I don't have ability power coins, I have movement speed, and she has 12 flat MR in her rune page. It's not like she's not running MR or something like that. Like, so I'm really surprised I'm doing so much damage to her, to be honest. I usually don't do this much damage to people that are running MR and they don't take AP. She's pushing pretty hard at the moment. Oh my god, my Q didn't go off. Fuck me, I'm bad.
Let them try to stop me.
Hate when that happens. That could have been a kill right there, even with her barrier. Like, that could have been a kill if my Q had gone off, but I clicked like 1 pixel out of my Q range. So my stun ended up going off without my Q in place to knock it back. I gotta stop getting hit by snares. It's really shitty. Who's your jungle again? Lee Sin?
More. I can be so much more.
God.
By force of will. My potential is limitless.
What the fuck? How did I not get that cannon minion? He like died in like the split second between my W and my E, or my Q or something? What the hell?
This is what I
Whatever, they clearly pushed. Like, they had Lee Sin help her push because she was low as fuck and had no mana. So they clearly had Lee Sin help push so that Lux could recall. There's pretty much no chance of them cheesing me right here and like faking a recall and killing me. Lux had no mana. She had to recall for sure. So I have no flash because Lee Sin ganked me. Let's see, they have a Fiddle and a Lux and a Mundo. So I'm going to actually go ahead and go Chalice. I generally prefer to go tier whenever I can afford to go tier. But this game, Chalice is just going to be too good because Lux does a lot of magic damage. Mundo does a lot of magic damage with his cleavers and his W and all that good stuff. And then Fiddlestick's support, even though he's support, he'll do a lot of magic damage when he ults in on us in team fights. So I'll just go for Athene's. It's decent now anyways. As much as like Seraphs gives you more AP, now that blue buff is only 10% CDR instead of 20, it's like you kind of end up wanting the extra CDR from Athene's in your late game build. Oh my god, I missed both of those. I was sloppy. I was kind of paranoid about Lux shooting out a snare at me. She still is pushing pretty hard. Oh my god, I'm so bad.
People fear what they cannot understand. This power is mine to
Over
command.
here. Wow, I am so bad.
Not be restrained.
I'm up like 18 CS on Lux. Should be about 15 when she clears up the wave. Yeah, 15 CS. She has double Dorans, I have the Chalice. It gives us similar combat effectiveness, even though Chalice costs more than Doran's Ring. Doran's Ring gives us similar combat effectiveness to Chalice because it's more geared towards early game. It doesn't build into anything like Chalice does, so it's more cost efficient. So it gives her mana regen like Chalice does for me. It gives her AP, which is kind of similar to the fact that Chalice gives me MR. Okay, I'm right here. I clearly wasn't doing blue. That was really fucking stupid by Lux.
Such power. This power is mine to command. Easily. Let them try to stop me.
Just go ahead and take rates. My wave is not reached mid yet, so I have time to do this. I have blue buffs, so I have the mana regen to be able to sustain this, and I have a potion left, so if I take too much damage, it's not a big deal. And I don't want to move out into the middle of mid lane and try to harass her, because I don't have proper ward coverage, and I don't want to risk losing my blue buff. I still have 30 seconds on my flash, so the worst thing that I could do is to play risky and get ganked by Lee Sin and lose my blue buff right after getting it. That would be disastrous. It would really hurt my laning phase. So I just got to keep playing safe, especially until that splash is back up. Try to clear out mid wave, maybe get another wraith spawn and another mid wave, and then go back and buy wards, etc. She's pushing really hard, so luckily I'm not in a position where I'm too worried about the fact that I don't have ward coverage, because I can just kind of sit back, clear out waves, farm. As much as I would like to be aggressive and, you know, make plays on her, I'm not. Oh my god, I didn't mean to auto attack that. Fuck. Just kind of like auto aggro. I'm just gonna back now. I have a cannon minion pushing on her that she's gonna have to farm up. Next wave is gonna be there soon, but it's alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure I can actually get some itemization here and some ward coverage. So now I got my Fiendish. I'll have a little bit more all-in potential on her, but she still has barrier, so that's why I haven't really been trying to be super aggressive. I'm already out farming her. There's no reason I have to make all-in plays and put myself in an exposed position to maybe die to a Lee Sin gank. Better to play it safe. Well, I should have bought more potions. I forgot they only had one potion left. Better to play it safe. Set up my wards. Continue to out-farm her. Damn, that's a ton of minions. That's really unfortunate DC timing for Aurelia. She's missing 3 or 4 waves from that disconnect. Really, really unlucky for her. She's gonna completely fuck top lane. Like, I can't even stress how big of a deal that is for our top laner. It's like, just the amount of experience that she misses from that is debilitating.
By force of will.
She just used her snare. I don't know, dude. Oh, if he had hit that, that would have been a kill. I would have followed up with my stun and my ult Magnite, and she would have died. Even through barrier. Sorry, close. Nice try. She had no snare to counter either. Wow, why didn't she detonate it? What the fuck? I was inside it. She could have easily gotten free damage on me there. Oh, my blue's gone, so it's like, I don't really want to just randomly ult her. We'll have a longer cooldown from not having the extra 10% CDR in there. But I can always harass her. I do have the ward coverage now to be able to support it. And if I fuck up, I have flash. But I have the ward coverage to see things like this Lee Sin gank coming.
More. I can be so much more. My potential
Are these
is
spawning soon?
limitless.
I wasn't paying close enough attention to when Wraiths got killed. But
I am in control.
oh, there they are. I'm gonna clear another way first though. Never want to miss lane minions to get jungle monsters. Lane minions are worth so much more. Okay, so she's clearing out mid. She clearly wants to recall, otherwise she wouldn't just ult the wave like that. Okay, that was weird. I hate when that happens. Looks like no, okay, Muma's not taking him. I thought he was gonna take Race. I'm gonna clear these out. I'm gonna be somewhat low on mana, but I'm gonna clear one more mid wave and then I'm gonna recall. And Lux should be back in base anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. And I should be able to get blue when I come back. It'll be up in less than 30 seconds. I would have made a roam play down to bot lane because like I could have turned that around, except that I have like no mana. So that's unfortunate.
Let them try to stop me. This power is mine to command.
Lux is there, and she's gonna be full HP, full mana. This is really crazy. Whatever, I'll take that. I don't give a shit. A kill's a kill. 300 gold is what I wanted. Killing Lux is nice, but like all I want is like the gold, you know? Killing Lux, the advantage of killing Lux over killing Fiddle isn't that we'll like be able to win fights or something. Like they're recalling anyways, it doesn't matter. It's like, you know, I'd be able to like deny her CS and shit because she'd be in base instead of like farming this wave. But I really much more want the gold for myself than denying Lux the gold. As much as denying Lux is good and important, I'll definitely take, like, I'll definitely blow my ult cooldown on a Fiddle and get the kill, rather than, like, not blow my ult cooldown and not get the kill. Or to try to get the kill on Lux, like, flash in to ult her, probably not to get the kill because of her barrier, and then get feared by Fiddle and die or some shit. I'll just take the free kill that was presented to me.
By force of will.
So Lux is roaming. I want to clear this out before I follow, so I can clear really fast anyways. I have 8 seconds on my ult. Fuck. Well, my team's all dead, so I can't really do this anymore. And that's a double kill for Lux. They were just in a really exposed position out far, fighting that, which was really unfortunate. I don't know why they did that, especially when they saw Lux coming. But they did, and they got themselves caught, and they died. That's really bad.
They are nothing to me.
I have the ward coverage, so I'm not too worried at the moment. Get some harassment out of there. I do need to go play some new wards. Really wants to recall. Wow, that ultimate hit me. Are you? I was. What the fuck is that? Are you kidding? I was standing here, and her ultimate was on the wave. That dude, Lux's hitbox, like Lux's hitboxes are so fucked this patch. That was like the most ridiculous Lux ult I have ever seen. Of all the fucking messed up hitbox Lux ults, like usually like it's just off from where it is, but it has the same radius. That was like double the radius of the normal Lux ult. Makes no fucking sense at all. Oh, can't go back that way now that Lucian warded that. I don't know why Lucian's just like pushing mid. I guess because our bot lane. Oh, well, she DC. Man, everyone on my team's DCing. What the hell? Lucian's just gonna like clear the wave and shit. I would not have gone in on that. But Thresh was like going, so he's like, alright, I'll follow his lead. Should not let myself get baited by an ally.
Force of will. This power is mine to command. People fear what they cannot understand.
Oh god, I missed that one. God, dude, that fear. Oh my god, I need Merc Treads. Fear duration is absolutely broken. Oh, I Q at the base out of habit. It doesn't do anything this game. Normally I'll have a tier on Syndra and it like stacks my tier. So I just kind of do it out of habit. This game I have a chalice, so it really doesn't accomplish anything though.
This power is mine to command. My potential is limitless.
Dude, go for the Lucian. He was under turret. Aw. Dear God.
I am in control.
Oh my god. MF, what are you doing? What have you gotten yourself into?
People fear what they cannot understand.
Everyone on my team is lagging like crazy. It's really annoying.
By force of will.
Lux is... Oh, there she is.
Let them try to stop me. Jealous fools. More. I can be so much more. A whole world to toy with. My potential is limitless.
Whoops. I'll get my Q off again. I gotta stop making that mistake. I don't know why it got like... Almost like... Oh yeah, no, I know why. Because it increased E range. Because that shit never used to happen to me.
I can be
They're
so
not
much
chasing.
more.
But if MF and Thresh chased, we could cut them off and they wouldn't be able to escape. But if they're not going to chase, then they'll just recall in a bush.
Imprisoned no longer.
I have enough for my DFG, which I should really go buy.
People fear what they cannot understand.
Snares on cooldown.
I am in control.
So I just needed to harass her down and then set up an ultimate, basically is the play there. Because she wasn't low enough without DFG to kill her before, through her barrier and through her W shield. So I just harassed her down, and then once she was in range, then I set up a 6-sphere ultimate with a stun. And a 6-sphere ultimate was enough to kill her with Ignite.
This power is mine to command.
And I got the blue buff refresh, so that's really good. It is true that since blue buff is only 10% CDR instead of 20, Athene's is like theoretically better than it used to be. It's not like any better, but in terms of like now you can't get 40% CDR with just a DFG build anymore. Like you need another CDR item if you want to have 40% CDR at the end of the game. So it depends on how much you value 40% CDR, right? Like Seraph's gives you better. The shield is much better in fights than the MR is on Athene's. The shield on Seraph's is fucking amazing. And then also you get about twice the ability power from Seraph's as you get from the Athenes. Generally end up with like 120 ability power from it total, and you know, Athenes is 60. So, but like if you want the CDR, yeah, it's really good to get Athenes. But I'm still only building it nowadays, like if, you know, if they have a decent amount of magic damage. If they don't, then I don't feel like it's worth it.
A whole world to toy with.
What the hell is this Mundo doing, dude?
My potential is limitless.
Oh, fuck. Beautiful.
I can be so much more.
Alright, so basically I just had to bide my time in that fight. I didn't want to get caught by Fiddle's crowd control, so I stayed in the back in a position to the side away from my team, such that if my team got crowd controlled, I wouldn't get the bounces from things like Fiddle's crows and stuff like that. and it would allow me to just stay in a safe position, and I waited for my moment. And my moment appeared when, like, I don't know, Thresh crowd control, I think it was a Mumu ult, happened such that Lux was in an exposed position. I walked up and DFG ulted her to execute the Lux, and then I had all my spheres ready to go. That's like the ideal with Syndra is if your teammates have crowd control. Like, I can't do that if my teammates don't have crowd control. I would have to stun to set up the ult myself. But I didn't have to use stun to set up my ultimate because the Mumu ult, or whatever it was, set that up for me. So I got to just walk up. I got to just walk up, DFG ult Lux, and that left that huge circle of spheres around Lux, her dead body. So I was able to then land the AoE stun on the rest of the entire enemy team, pick up a triple kill, which, you know, could have been a quadra kill if I hadn't messed up my last Q. I missed Fiddle with my Q as I like shift cast, smart casted it, and ended up going like next to me instead of like where I meant to place it. As I was, you know, it's like you're placing it, and then you move your mouse down to click to move yourself somewhere. That kind of a thing happens. So we still killed him, so there's no problem at all. It's just like I could have picked up a quadra if I'd played that slightly better, but it was still like a good play overall. And well done by my team.
This power is mine to command. My potential is limitless.
Fuck, I fucked that up.
People fear what they cannot understand.
Well, Lux ult sounds cool down, so don't worry about that. Pick up my ult sphere. Oh shit. Not really gonna risk losing the blue buff. Lux just like flashed over the wall to try to chase after me. I need to get a Zhonya's, so that when I get jumped on or when Lux ults me, I can just Zhonya's it. Because that's the thing, if you get caught in a Lux snare, you can still Zhonya's, you just can't move. So if you have a Zhonya's, you're in like great shape. You get caught by a snare, bam, just Zhonya's, no problem. Or get jumped on by Lee Sin like that, just Zhonya's instead of having to flash. I didn't need to flash because I was executing him with GFG ult, but I just didn't want to risk it. Like, I don't want to risk him like getting the counter kill on me with his kick and a bunch of damage while my ult was casting, like while I was traveling towards him. I'm trying to set up a kill. Never mind, Lucian left. Thought he was gonna farm mid. Nice job, man. Didn't take the lantern though, that would have been a good move. What is this Lucian doing? That leads you though.
My potential is limitless. Let them try to stop me.
Cool. Wonder where Lux is. There she is. Not with her team.
By force of will. This power is mine to command.
Playing with fire, buddy.
I am in control. People fear what they cannot understand.
Cool, bots pushing in our favor as well. Syndra's best counters. Syndra is one of those great champions that, like, other than like jungle ganks, because jungle ganks really fuck Syndra up sometimes, depending on the jungler. In terms of her lane opponents, she can beat any champion in the game. Some are much harder than others. I consider Talon to be one of the hardest for Syndra to play against. A good Gragas player can be really difficult as well. I generally pick Morgana against her, not because Morgana shits on Syndra or anything, but just because it's a really safe pick that allows you to farm. And then you do have kill potential on Syndra as well if she gets hit by a Dark Binding and you walk up and ult her, for example. I was hoping Fiddle would start ulting, assuming that I didn't have it warded, and then I could just stun him. That would have been really good. Lee is just like farming mid, I don't know. Alright, good game. That was a very good game. Cool.